This does look like to me like if Burger King had heard about a Big Mac and was like, let's try and do that.
Or they're just like, hey, let's do a double Whopper and put some sauce on it. Any sauce? Pull up to the second window.
Hey, I'm Cameron.
Hey, I'm Clint.
Today we have a Burger King double dip for you. Big King XL. The Big King XL sandwich features more than a half pound of flame grilled 100% beef topped with American cheese, sliced onions, zesty pickles, crisp lettuce, and our special stacker sauce, all on a toasted sesame bun. What is this supposed to be? Big King XL? So the formula for Burger King when they're trying to rip off someone else is they take a keyword from their product and then put King to it. So Big Mac. So it's a Big King instead of a Big Mac. Which Burger King's like, okay, well, our arch rival. How are we gonna get him? So this is actually a updated, altered re-release.
Because we've done this before, right?
No, we have not.
Oh.
So me and my dog reviewed this when you were sick, and it was the chicken version. When they originally released this, it had a big piece of bun in the middle, like, wow, what would that be like? A Big Mac, that's what they were trying to do. So they re-released it, took off the middle bun, which, pro tip, by the way, if you get a Big Mac, order it without the middle bun. It's a better product. It's better,
Less bready.
Less bready. This is 100%
Thanks, Burger King.
bigger than a Big Mac.
This is big.
More than a half pound of beef. Which, what do you think that is? 9 ounces? 10 ounces?
8.01 ounces.
That's probably the correct answer. I asked Clint, what do you think sounds more to you? More than a half pound or 9 ounces? And he said, more than a half pound sounds like the connotation of that is more beef.
The idea of it.
To me,
because it's got the word more in it. So it's already more than something else.
That's a good, and a pound is more than an ounce.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you're hearing that? It's probably like the gas 9/10 of a cent thing.
You know, a true story is one time Burger King released a third pounder with cheese to rival the quarter pounder with cheese. Now, I'm sure our viewers are smart enough to know that a third pound is more than a quarter pound.
Okay. Some of them, I think, will be.
It massively failed because when people saw the fraction 1, 4, 1, 3, it's like 4 is bigger than 3. I know that much, so that sounds like less beef to me.
Okay.
So it was a massive failure. Just a side note on that one. Stacker sauce. What is that?
Is that what are they calling it?
Stacker sauce.
Stacker sauce? I don't know. Watery mayo ketchup.
Thousand Island ripoff.
Thousand Island. I don't know. There's no like chunks in it or anything. Isn't there chunks in Thousand Island?
Oh, you're right. There's supposed to be like a relish chunks. Oh no, there's a little bit, but you're right. I can see a little tiny pickle in there. You're right though. It's not chunky like normal is. Ready to try it?
Born ready.
Let's dig in.
Classic BK flavor.
Yep. A lot of that flame grilled char flavor. Is it sweet to you? This tastes kind of sweet to me.
The sauce has a little bit of sweetness. Doesn't the Big Mac sauce have a little bit of sweetness?
Yeah, I would say so. I don't think it's this sweet though. No, this is way sweeter. Just try some of the sauce. Yeah, it's a super sweet sauce.
That is. I like it. I like that sauce.
It's not bad.
It is totally surprising me. This caught me by surprise, Cam.
It's a lot of food.
This will be pretty filling. You get some fries with it.
This says
carbonated beverage.
Ooh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Talk about filling. All that sodium. I don't know if my expectations are low just because of all the extremely trash Burger King products we've tried like for 4 years. This is better than your average new Burger King product though.
I think the reason is because Burger King gets pretty gimmicky. And this isn't really like super gimmicky. It's like, hey, we're making a new version of a burger versus like, hey, we're making this new version of a burger, but the pickles are coated in Cheetos. And you're like, oh,
You just got strawberry syrup on it.
And they get a little crazy, but this is just new form of burger.
We've talked about that before. When companies come out with new stuff, we say focus on what you do and try and improve on it. Don't come out with stuff that you don't know or know how to do or don't have ingredients for. Try and figure out what made you what you are and improve on it. Have slight variations. You don't need to go crazy. Have products based on what you do already and try and tweak them for the better.
It's a big king. So big we named it XL.
What do you think XL stands for?
It's a Microsoft program that makes burgers.
I use it all the time. I'm basically an expert. If you have any questions, send me a message and I will help you on using Big King XL. I would say they got the flavor profile of this reasonably well, which is important if you're going to try and rip off a Big Mac.
Yeah, it did. It had a Big Mac flavor for at least half of my bites.
This was pretty filling. The only thing I think that would make this even better and more filling and really finish your day strong would be some BK funnel cake fries.
Yes. I like when I go to the fair and you go, or like an amusement park or something, you can get funnel cake, whipped cream, some fruit topping.
It smells amazing.
And now I'm curious about this, except I'm like, hey Cameron, what do we have to dip these in? Thinking some sort of creamy sauce or some kind of fruity strawberry sauce.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be good. Strawberry puree would be
But what
perfect.
was your answer?
Syrup. Actually, it's not even syrup, it's corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, water.
Contains less than 2% of
Maple flavor.
natural and artificial flavors.
I like the idea of funnel cake. It's basically just like a big giant donut. And donuts are good. And french fries are good. And I just think it's a lot of, if you don't have...
Funnels are good.
Funnels are amazing.
Funnels are good for funneling things.
And, I don't know. I just, funnel cake never does it for me, only because the oil's always trashy. And let's try it straight up before we dip it, so we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Ooh. Smells like carnies.
It smells like carnies, smells like powdered sugar, and ready to try it?
Yeah. I got some flavor, and then it just like went away.
As the funnel cake resident expert, what do you think of these as far as like funnel cake at the fair flavor profile goes? A little
I
powdered
feel
sugar?
like it's chewier than funnel cake should be.
You're right, though. There's not like a lot of flavor here.
Really, funnel cake, they have the batter in a funnel, right? And they go like that in the fry oil,
In the deep
right?
fryer, yeah.
I bet these were made already. Like, I bet these were already like crisp up or something, like breads that were made, and then they put them in the fryer.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sure they were.
Because the texture is not there.
Okay. Let's try dipped, I think.
All right. In syrup.
Syrup. Just ooh, slow. Watch it, watch it. Ah. You know what it tastes like now?
Natural and artificial maple flavoring.
It tastes like breakfast.
Like a French toast stick or something.
French toast.
Because it's just maple. That's a weird color on that.
French.
Doesn't that look almost gray? It's like a brown gray syrup.
Shocking.
That's a lingering maple too. It's like,
wow.
Remember when we had that alcohol that it was like a Jim Beam that was maple?
Yeah.
That's the maple syrup they use.
If you have ever poured
Whiskey.
Jim Beam maple on your funnel cake, leave a comment below.
Dip them in the milkshake. What? That's what it needs to be.
Vanilla milkshake?
Vanilla milkshake.
Okay.
Dip in a vanilla milkshake. If you're gonna get it, get a vanilla milkshake.
I already like thinking of these things in like higher regard. I'm just thinking about that idea.
Right?
Like, I wanted to affect my rating too much.
You can put it in ice cream.
That does sound really good.
Yeah.
So are we gonna rate these two things?
Let's rate these things. It's the Big King XL. Scale of 1 to 37.
26 out of 37.
28 out of 37.
And the funnel cake fries on a scale of 1 to 37.
I'm gonna go with a 15 out of 37.
You know what? I want a high five. 15 out of 37.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in to TMR. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, share with a friend, make sure to ring that bell, hit the button, and you'll get an alert every time we put up a video. Although I'm not even sure YouTube does that anymore. Just do it anyways.
Tells people about our videos?
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
YouTube is
no.
broken right now.
So it's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
Share this video
Yeah.
with someone else who will be surprised about Burger King.
If you care about us, share with people you care about too.